break from my reread, I don't know, of Harry Potter to read another book. So I had reread Sorcerer's Stone, technically Philosopher's Stone, because I read the copy that I picked up in London that's actually titled Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and I reread Chamber of Secrets, and then I was like, wait, before I get too much into these, I meant to review Alienated, which means I actually have to read it first so that I can then review it. I picked up Alienated at the Southern Kentucky Book Festival when I went back in April to meet up with Cat of Diamonds and look at books and things, and I saw it, I really liked the cover, and I thought, why not alien romance kind of thing? The basic plot when I was actually talking to the author, Melissa Landers, about it was that there's an exchange program for students that they're going to exchange with an alien. So an alien will come to their house and eventually they'll get to go to the alien world, and that's the basic premise. But then there's romance. I'd say overall I pretty much liked it. It was a very quick read, and granted I was coming from the Harry Potter, so it's hard to get really excited because I was like, I gotta get back to Harry Potter, but I liked it. I liked the main character, Kara. She was like smart, but she got like snappy feisty sometimes, and she like had a lot of depth and dimension to her. She wasn't just like, oh, I'm the smart girl, this is all I am, kind of robot girl character that you see in these things sometimes. And I also like Alex, who was the alien exchange student who ended up coming to her home. The whole thing starts out very quickly. It's like with, I think about the second or third page, basically they're like, oh yeah, 2 years ago these aliens from Lear? I don't know. There's like an apostrophe. I'll just put it here and you can decide. They're like, oh yeah, they landed 2 years ago and now we interact. But in this first book, because it's a series, it says that the second one, Invaded, will be out in like winter 2015, I think is the closest date that I could find. And I like the interaction between the two of them as they like kind of become friends and stuff, and I like that, you know, I think you could sense that probably at some point something will happen because she's like, ooh, he's hot, but it wasn't like a, ooh, he's hot, I'm immediately in love with him thing that sometimes will happen to these, so I really like that. And I like that there's not a love triangle yet. I mean, I guess there could be at some point, but as of you know, now, there is not. So I like those two things because that was a little bit different for the sort of supernatural teen romance thing, so I was proud. Now, I admit this is one of those judge a book by its cover things, you know, right away picking it up, and I do like this cover. One of the first things that you find out is that Alex's planet is all like neutral colors and browns and grays and kind of dull looking, and one of the things he first has a lot of trouble with on Earth is all the like vibrant colors, and she's even got like bright red hair, so I kind of like that both of those things were represented on the cover. And then I saw the cover for the next one and it's the opposite. She's on the neutral colors and he's in the bright colors, so I'm guessing we're gonna get to see more of the other world, so that would be cool, because it was neat the way the author was describing. You can tell she kind of thought about the traditions and like new words and things for the other world, which I'm always impressed by, so that was probably my favorite part. It wasn't a perfect book. I mean, I thought there were times where the plot was like all of a sudden jumped somewhere else and got a little ahead of itself, and I was like, I don't know if that would really happen, but you know, for like a summer read, teen romance kind of thing, I thought it was good, and I read it really quickly, and it kept me interested, so if that's not a good qualification for reading a book, I don't know what is. You may also notice that I have successfully obtained a Mermaid Lagoon shirt. I don't know if you saw a couple weeks ago I was talking about the new Peter and Wendy web series, and I was like, oh, I want one of the shirts that they always wear when they go to see their band, Mermaid Lagoon. And then they responded to my comment on the show and were like, hey, those are coming, they're here, you could go get one now. And I was like, immediately went and got one. So I thought just a little brag off topic for that one. But Jilly and other lovely viewers as well, I will talk to you later.